as well in the Wrong and Roundup. Basically, there were allegations made about Ryan texting a minor. Pretty crazy allegations. Now, he has put out once again another video talking about the situation, and I'm going to show you my reaction to it. And also, I was shared this old video of Ryan talking about how he's losing followers and he doesn't understand why.
Care, but why are my followers just dropping so much on TikTok again? Like, why? Like, what have I done? Like, people are clearly talking rubbish about me again, either that or they're deleting bots or...
Oh, a little update. I don't know who this is next to him as well. New character unlocked for me. Tell me in the comments, who is he?
Yes, people. Welcome to this video. It's not
Thank you for the greeting.
a positive video, but yeah.
It is a positive and not positive. I mean, it's as positive and negative as you see it.
Been on the phone to the police again today, I have. But you guys won't believe it, but I have
No, you're right, we won't.
been, haven't I?
Obviously, yes.
Oh, I believe him. I've only just met him. Great credible witness.
I've been there with Ryan to see him actually ring 101, and obviously I see that they're taking some time to obviously deal with the matter.
Because they're in contact with Newcastle police. They're trying to contact Newcastle police.
Because it
There is no Newcastle police. It is Northumbria police. But never mind. You'd kind of know that if you were involved in this. Never mind.
the amount of time that it's going to take for them to actually assess this.
It could take 3 months.
Well, the fact is,
It could take forever because they're not going to do it. Like I said before, when you were claiming they were going to download the phone for you and all sorts of stuff, I said then it wasn't going to happen, and shock, it hasn't.
the police officer is looking to engage on Saturday to speak with Newcastle police to try and bring any evidence, extra evidence forward to try and address this matter. But currently what we've got is about...
What a load of rubbish. The police in the UK are terrible for communicating with each other, basically like different forces. They do things slightly differently, and they are very, like, it's known very well that they are not good at working together. So over something like this, absolutely not.
of bullies online, bullying Ryan
And in public.
and in public with no physical evidence other than a conversation which states Ryan was speaking to a 19-year-old, and yes, he may have
And
sent
sending
some
explicit photos, but you don't know.
Oh, well, there we go. So that is something.
The full story. And
The fact
I wish
is-
I saved stuff now.
This is it. Just because Ryan has a status online and because he ends up speaking to a 19-year-old girl, which is obviously fully legal. I mean,
It's
you know,
legal, but to be honest, I'm a bit older than her. I probably shouldn't have.
yeah.
What do you reckon, Ryan? Do you reckon?
But we're all human. We all make mistakes.
Yeah.
And everyone on social media tries to...
You see, this whole mistake thing is used a lot by predators when teams sting them. It's not a mistake. It is not a mistake to message somebody mistakes like putting brown sauce on your breakfast instead of red. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous.
imply that they're
And a
these
lot of
perfect
people do silly mistakes like me and send explicit pictures to like people, but I would never.
Once again, that is not a silly mistake. You did it. You intended to do it. You didn't just like slip and oops, I've accidentally sent an explicit image of myself and sent it on to somebody I've been talking to for like 5 minutes.
Never send explicit pictures to anyone that's underage, and I've learnt now not to send explicit pictures to anyone.
How did it take you until now to work out that's probably not a good idea? Even if it wasn't like a minor involvement here, just having a presence on social media and sending explicit images of yourself around so willy-nilly, you're lucky you haven't been basically had that shared all over the place. Obviously people have, but they've edited it so that it's not shown.
So yeah, the point for me though really is on the matter that
I can't wait to hear what the point is for you. I don't even know who you are. I don't even know who you are. I don't know why you're making some sort of bead necklace while doing this. I'm completely perplexed.
I don't think anyone should be engaging with content to try and slate or actually defamate Ryan's character or commit slander.
Defamate? Definitely, it's a new one. It's not defamation or slander to talk about what's in the public domain. Like me, for example, doing this right now, I am talking about your video. If your video wasn't out there, I wouldn't have anything to talk about. It's publicly available information, and nothing is slander or defamation because it's based on truth.
Slander against his name, because until there's actual credible proof to actually validate such claims,
Hard evidence. Like,
because all we've got so far is Ryan speaking to a 19-year-old and then
and
sending
she's trying to
explicit
say,
photos.
and also trying to say she's not 19.
Did she send explicit photos back?
Yeah.
So we've got a woman that
I wouldn't be bragging about this if this turns out to be a 15-year-old child. And basically what you're saying is, oh yeah, she also sent me explicit images and she's a kid. Careful.
sent him explicit photos, and then
And
after
sexual
all this,
and sexual messages too.
well, then sexual messages on top of that.
Oh, we could all say that this happened, that happened, the other happened without evidence. We can say all sorts of stuff. I mean, how's this affected your relationship? Like, are they together or something? I don't know what this is.
And then on top of that, we've got her then after all of this saying she's 15. So for me, I question why any.
Yeah, but we haven't actually seen the timeline of when she said she was 15 or not. We have seen the messages where she seems to have obviously stated her age is 15. That was covered in my last video, which I'll leave a link to at the end of this one so you guys can check out the Wrong and Roundup. Like, you don't know the timeline. You're only going by what Baldy's saying here.
Anyone on actual TikTok thinks it's viable for Ryan to be responsible for the person who he was speaking to actually lie about their age. Because if I was in a conversation with someone online and I thought they were a certain age, say they said they were 21, 23, whatever it is, and then they said they were 12, I mean, I can't validate my own response if I've sort of applied in a
You're tripping over your own words here, pal. Maybe a little less talky, a little more shut up.
sexual way to try and engage with these people at the time when they come across as an actual more mature age, and then you end up finding out they're younger. Because for me,
You know, while you were doing all this, putting together for this video, maybe you should look up victim blaming.
that's an irresponsible actual approach for everyone on TikTok who's been abusing Ryan to think that it's okay to slate his name on the basis of information that hasn't been.
I love what these people class as abuse. People talking about a situation that has been put out there, and put out there more by Ryan as well, to be honest, because Ryan's addressed it, so people have seen that, people have then talked about it. Friends of Ryan or ex-friends of Ryan have come forward and said how they feel about it based on their relationship with Ryan.
You try and ruin my life.
Yes, and until the matter's concluded.
1 second, Ryan. I've got something for you in the drawer. Not me Alpha Bar. No, Alpha Bar, you sit there. Where is it? There we go. There we go, that one was for you.
I like people to think
Yes.
about their ego and also their hearts and realise
People's
that
entitled to their opinions, but without, like, what's that I'm trying to say? I struggle speaking because I'm not reading a script I
Doing a lot of speaking here.
wrote down today. But without any, hard evidence or, any proper proof, why accuse someone for something that I would never do?
We don't know if you would never do it. We're not you.
And not only this, everyone.
All I see on your social media, Ryan, is desperate attempts at, why can't I get a girlfriend? Why can I do this? Sharing, this is me on RuneScape, add me here. This is my Steam account, add me here to play games with me. Like, it's just desperation, desperation, desperation. Who knows what you'd do when you're that desperate?
Needs to look in the mirror, and right now I'm looking in the mirror and looking at myself.
Everyone's made mistakes.
And the point
Need to look in the mirror, and right now I'm looking at the mirror at myself. That was great. That was top tier.
is, we're imperfectly perfect, all of us. Every single person on this planet makes mistakes and then progresses from their mistakes.
We learn.
This isn't a mistake. This is intentionally, potentially talking to a minor. Wake up.
And the point is, this isn't right like Ryan's gone to meet this girl and had sex with
Didn't want
her.
it.
Oh, right. So now you're validating. So now you're kind of saying, well, even if it was messages, Even if it was messages, it's not like he met up in person. Right. Wow. Great argument. I bet you're glad you brought him in for backup.
I honestly
correct.
didn't want to.
I bet you didn't.
Reality is, this is a girl that Brian blocked after he found out when she stated on the final communication that she was 15.
And I also want to say,
So, now you're saying that she did say she was 15, but it was the final communication. But Ryan has said he hasn't got evidence to prove that, so you're just going off his word.
as well to everyone else online, stay safe. Online's not a safe place, and I advise others not.
All right then, Ryan, bye. Log out, disappear. Take your own advice. You're talking about being made a victim. Like, you don't have to be on social media, do you?
To do social media, because it's not an easy job to do. You might think,
Oh my God. You literally eat meal deals and watch trains and trucks. That's what you do. I'm sorry. Shush. Shh. Shh. Don't you dare try and say it's challenging what you do.
it's easy to do, but you don't see the side off video.
And not only this, I've known Ryan since
Yeah, the side off videos, you sliding in DMs on Snapchat, isn't it?
school, so since I was what?
We haven't always got on. I admit I haven't
Oh, really? Wow. Some backstory.
been the best of friend to him at times and been there for him
Oh, great. There we go. Another solid point in Ryan's a great guy.
when I should have been, because he's done a lot for me.
But at the same point,
He's not doing a lot for you now.
Ryan doesn't deserve to be going through this crap, and that's one thing that's pretty
Yes, I'm guilty for sending explicit photos back, but a lot of women like to send me explicit photos and I don't even ask for them.
Oh, shut up. That cannot be true. That cannot be true. If you think random women are just sending you images like that without you initiating, and you don't know the ages of the people you're talking to,
Half the time, but I'm not going to send them back anymore because you don't know what the woman's intention.
that makes it sound like you do this a lot, Ryan. I'm not going to send them back anymore. Lots of people send you images. I'm not going to send them back anymore. This sounds like you're doing this all the time.
is. And if they're lying about their age, yes, I know you're going to call me mad as well. I like to ID people because you have to in this day and age,
Well,
because
in
a lot of women lie. Yeah.
your position,
You obviously didn't ID them now, did you?
people want to
should be
destroy Ryan's credibility online, and for that, I don't see why anyone thinks it's viable and even right to do such thing when actually Ryan spent a lot of his time to actually make and create what he's actually built here today with the trains.
It's not
trucks,
been
and the food.
easy.
With the trains and trucks, it's not been easy. You've sat there and gone, dinner with Ryan, and then gone, oh my gosh, look at this truck, guys. We haven't seen this truck in a while. I'm sure it was easy. I'm sure it was easy.
It's not been an easy ride since 2020. It's not just easy, but
Well, if it's not an easy ride and you don't like it so much, don't do it. I really don't understand these content creators who play the violin about themselves and how difficult it is to be a content creator. You don't have to be a content creator. Get yourself back to Morrison's.
I admit as well, I don't do the videos for me half the time. I do the videos for you guys to
Oh, what a hero. What a hero. Thank goodness. Thank goodness.
help your guys' mental health and help you guys out with disabilities and learning disabilities and vulnerability. But I don't want
I know Ryan does do a lot of charity work for people like that, but, you know, on the flip side, the argument's always going to be thrown that, you know, Jimmy Savile helped a lot of people out. Don't make him innocent or excusable what he did.
to keep ranting on because this video's already like nearly 6 minutes long.
Ooh.
Yep.
But I just want to say, guys, I am going to keep contacting
The guy was smiling there like, we've done a good job here. 6 minutes in the bag.
the police. Like, whether you believe me or not, that's
We don't.
your choice, but I am talking to the police. I
I'm sure you are. Well, you probably are pestering them, but they're not doing anything. They're probably sick of telling you, Ryan, you haven't got a case here.
just don't want to
the
post
reality
the
is,
conversation.
the reality is, people need to stop gaslighting and just let Ryan have a moment.
You've been gaslighting this whole video? Are you okay? Do you know what gaslighting is? And that's an unfortunate pause screen. Do you know what gaslighting is? You've literally done it this whole video, both of you.
and the police to have a moment to actually investigate this thoroughly.
Give them time
They ain't investigating it.
to get the evidence.
Like, I can't even believe,
What evidence if you haven't done anything?
like, it just shows me how fake people are on TikTok as even friends, because clearly
Oh, wow.
the people
It's almost like people on social media befriending each other for gain on a social media platform and not genuine about each other.
on TikTok who are even trying to imply that they're friends with Ryan. The fact they're like, oh, I'm not going to be friends with Ryan after this. It's like, look,
Yes, because they have said that they have seen a pattern of behaviour within Ryan that has got worse, worse and worse, and they are stepping away because it's not getting any better, it's getting worse.
It shows their true
I
colours.
can't believe the fact
Yeah, it does. And I don't think there's anything wrong with what they've chosen to do. Can't force people to be friends with you either, that's weird.
that Ryan's clearly got, obviously, you know, disabilities in sense of learning disabilities.
And videos help me.
How?
Yeah, and the fact that he gets to a point of loneliness and, you know, someone pops up. I mean, if they say they're over the age, for me, I'd be in a situation to engage. So the fact that
I thought she was overage. And the thing is, do you know how many times I've wanted the police to take my phone, but they said there's not enough evidence for them to take my phone, and I want them to take my phone.
Well, this is the problem. So people are gaslighting online, and I think people need to go back inside their boxes and actually evaluate their own repercussions of who they are as people, because...
Okay, I'm going to reevaluate. Yeah, I still think this is weird.
You need to have a heart inside yourself. And
Do I have a heart? I don't know. Guys, tell me in the chat, do I have a heart?
until Ryan has been proven innocent, I don't think you should be judging Ryan in such a malicious way and slating him online and creating online videos, trying to get clout and continue such a way.
I'm alright for clout, thanks. It sounds like a venereal disease, doesn't it? Especially when this guy's talking.
Way of incline, because it just doesn't make sense to do this.
We better stop this video in a sec. TikTok's only 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I just want to say, guys, anyone else,
Well, here comes the motivational part of the video.
stay safe, stay positive. Through the tough times, at the minute I'm just being hit by massive waves, but you can overcome the waves, always remember that. And I'm at the bottom of the roller coaster, but what goes down must come up. We have to go through tough times sometimes to get through to positive times. Much love, everyone.
Can we get that as an inspirational quote, please, on the screen?
And stay happy and positive. To the genuine people who stood by me, especially a massive shout out to the truck community, and thank you, Gavin, for helping me talk.
And peace and love to you all, and obviously I think the main thing is...
Thank you for helping me talk. This guy did not do you any favours.
is to remember that we all need love in our hearts, and we all actually need to have compassion.
We've all got emotions and
to help
feelings.
one another in this world.
Guys, we've all got emotions and feelings. Thanks, Ryan. Thanks.
Better end the video, but we've all got feelings.
Peace.
Remember that. Peace.
I will remember that we all have feelings. And my feeling about this is that it's goddamn weird. So yeah, after that, what do you make of these allegations? Will we ever see actual evidence one way or the other? Let me know what you think in the comments, and don't forget to check out this video page just by clicking that box and checking out what we've already covered when it comes to Ryan in the Wrong Uns Roundup. Thanks for your support as always, guys. Don't forget to check the links